All right, Jay and Mannion here for the IFBB Pro League interview series powered by NPCNewsOnline.com. I am here with IFBB Bikini Pro and the Wasatch Warrior Pro Bikini winner, Lexus Redmond. Hello, Lexus. How are you?
I'm great, JM. How are you?
Good, good. Now, are you off of cloud nine yet?
No, still floating. When you even introduced me, I'm just like, oh my God, that happened.
So, listen, and I've told you, the reason I think I wanted to talk to you is this is a fantastic story. I've been racking my brains, and I can't find anybody that has qualified at the Olympia Amateur the year before, and now this year is going to be on the Pro Olympia stage. I mean, and that's all the divisions. I mean, how does that feel?
It feels unreal, to be honest. I mean, we all go with the mindset that we want to get on that Olympia stage. But I also had like this little voice in my head, like, okay, I still have to pay my dues. I still have to do a certain amount of shows. And with my first show, I placed third. I'm like, okay, I have points. This is going somewhere. And then the second show, the Wasatch, I qualified, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually going to be on that stage.
And the nice thing is you can just drive down the street.
Yeah.
He's from Las Vegas, for those that don't know. So
hometown. It'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, whenever we talked last week, I was like, and I've gone through and I've looked, and I can't find anybody. I've seen people that have maybe won a year or two before.
Mm-hmm.
But unless somebody comes on after they see this interview and says, hey, I did that also, in recent times, you are it.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah. And what's also ironic, and you know, like you were saying, you thought you had to pay dues and stuff, is you qualified at the Olympia Amateur, but you weren't the overall winner. You were just one of the class winners in the overall.
Yeah.
Three, yeah. So this also blows out another theory. You have to be the overall winner. I mean, here you are. You're in the overall post-on comparison. They only award 3 qualifications. You get that. You come out. You compete again. Like I said, you competed when you still had the contest beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are on your way back to the Olympia on the main stage in the new era.
Yeah. And it would have been crazy had the dates not been moved. It would have been on the exact same day that I got my
right. Yeah. But yeah. So like you said, you didn't think that, you know, you thought you had to pay dues stuff. So as the contest is going on, give us a little bit of your mindset as you're being called out and put in the middle and everything.
I mean, this show felt a lot different for me anyway. As soon as I stepped on stage, I would actually have to say I actually felt like a pro at this show. And they're doing call outs and they're going by number, and I'm like, okay, they started with third call outs and they continued on, and I got first, and I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. We're doing good. Just try to stay calm. And they moved me, and I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, because at Legends, I was in the center, but I got third.
Right.
So, okay, there's still room for everything. It wasn't until they actually started like awarding us that it hit me, because they did third place. And once they were getting ready to say second, I was like, what is my number? I don't remember what my number is. And I'm like trying to peek down at my button without like the judges knowing. And they call out, I think it was like number 35 for second. And I was like, wait, am I 35? And then they say the name. And I was like, wait, that's not my name. And I literally said on stage, I was like, I'm going to cry. And the girl who was next to me, Zoe, she's like, you're already crying. I'm like, so it just blew me out of the water.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had said I was at the NorCal in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And actually had the dates with the original dates for the Wasatch Warrior and NorCal been what they were, I would have actually been at both of them, you know, but whenever they moved. But it was funny because everybody is in Sacramento. They're going, who's this girl that won? We've never heard of her. And it threw me for a second because you had the curly hair, because I'm looking at you now. And this is, I've photographed her in several NPC contests in Vegas, and this is how you've always had your hair.
Yeah, straight hair.
Yeah. So, but I think it was funny because like nobody knew who you were, you know.
It's like, well, now everybody, hi, I'm Lexus. I'm here.
They know you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide to go with the curly hair?
My coach, Dave Strickler, we were doing my check-ins one morning and I had my hair curly. He's like, I would really be interested to see what that looks like on stage. I was like, okay, we can do it. I just always thought, we were supposed to do like kind of like straight long hair just to kind of like cover our backs. He's like, no, I think we should do curly. And Legends Muscle Contest show, everyone loved it. So we stuck with it.
Now, is your hair naturally curly or do you have to curl it?
No, it's naturally curly.
Oh, well, so there's more work to do what you did right now.
Yeah, to straighten my hair.
Well, listen, I actually like the curly look myself.
Well, we're going to stick with it.
I would say so. I think that's going to be, you got to definitely go on the Olympia stage with the curly hair now.
Yeah.
So
just hearing that, it's crazy still.
Yeah. Now, do you have plans to do any other contests? Or are you undecided? Are you just going to sit out till the Olympia? Or what are you guys going to do? What's the game plan here?
It's up in the air. I want to step back on stage just because I love competing and I have so much like energy just to keep going. We did get feedback from the show at Wasatch from the head judge and a couple others. They want me to fill out my shoulders a little more and my glutes. So until we are able to accomplish that, I won't feel comfortable setting a date with the show.
Right.
And especially,
the nice thing is you don't have to worry right now. I mean, you're already going. So even if you would do a contest that's past the Olympia date, that's closer maybe to the Olympia, who knows? You might already qualify for next year then.
That'd be great. Yes, let's keep it going.
Yeah. All right. So, Lexus, let's get a little background information on you. Were you born and raised in Vegas?
Born and raised.
Okay. So you are a hometown girl.
Yep.
Yep. Did you play any sports growing up or anything?
I ran track for a year in high school and did dance for 3 years. Yeah.
And then what got you into training with weights?
I actually watched my aunt compete at a show in 2009. And I was in like middle school at that time, but I like watched her go through her whole prep and like see her on stage. And I'm like, oh my God, she looks so confident and she's so happy with herself. I was like, I'm going to be like her up there on that stage someday. And once I went out to college, I was like, oh, there's a show out here. I think I'm going to try it. So I cleaned up my eating and I just went to the gym. And my first show was Best of the West in Reno, Nevada of 2016. And I ended up taking second in novice and second in open. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. When's the next one?
Yeah.
And I went on to do the Steve Carr the month after that and just kept going.
Now, did you go to school up in Reno or?
Yes, I went to college up there. Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's how you met Dave Strickler then.
Yes, I actually he had a client, Hope Harper, competing at that show. That was her first show. And that's where I first met him. And we kind of just kept in contact that whole time. He wasn't my coach at the beginning. So we didn't begin coaching. He didn't begin coaching me until after the Amateur Olympia.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and for those people that don't realize, Dave is the co-owner of the UFC gym in Reno, where I was weeks ago. So, well, so when you did the Amateur Olympia, did you have another coach or were you just still doing it on your own?
For Amateur Olympia, I did not have a coach.
Wow.
I had a coach right before that when I competed at USA's 2019, but we had a falling out. And
things don't work out sometimes.
Yeah, and so I prepped myself for Amateur Olympia, and then I found Dave. So,
well, it seems like it's a good formula now.
It's great. I love working with him. He is so amazing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. So you've done a bunch of contests. You got into training because of your aunt. What does your aunt still compete?
No, she's had a couple surgeries, so she can't do as much weight training.
Okay. But has she seen you compete?
Oh, yeah, she's been at almost every show.
Good, good. And the pictures from Salt Lake, is that your mom with you also?
Yes, that is my mom.
So,
So
and how does your family feel? I'm assuming they're very supportive of it.
my mom and my aunt are very supportive. I don't talk much with my dad's side of the family. So, I mean, I'll get the congratulations.
Right.
My grandmother on my mom's side does not like it at all. It's a constant thing of, oh my God, you're not gonna eat what we're eating? I have my food. You can eat that. No, I can't eat that. It's okay.
And she probably thinks you're too skinny, right?
Yeah, she's like, I can see the bones in your cheek. You need to eat some more. You look so muscular. Are you gonna get a husband? Like, okay, thanks.
Hey, you're gonna love grandparents, no filter, right? They've earned it.
You know, I'm like completely different era for her, so she's not gonna understand it. It's fine.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the big question is, how did you train during the lockdown with everything closed in Las Vegas?
Well, we turned my garage into a gym, and
Okay.
it was kind of hard because that's when everybody was trying to work out. So any store that you went to in Las Vegas was out of freeways, was out of like bars. I eventually found some stuff. My aunt had some stuff, and every morning I was pretty much in the garage sweating out in this Vegas heat,
Right.
trying to.
Right.
And I was just thinking about it. I was like,
When they say it's dry heat, I go, well, so's a microwave, but if you put your hand in it, it's still gonna burn.
yeah, it's so fun. And I was not trying to come back to Vegas just because of this reason.
Right.
But Dave worked like all the clients to make sure we had our at-home workouts, and we continued that. I would get up every morning and do like a jog or a walk with my mom. So, you know, I was determined.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I give props to everybody that trained and competed in the NorCal and in Salt Lake City, the Wasatch Warrior, because no matter where you were, and you know, and I was surprised at the amount of competitors that showed up for each event.
Me too.
Yeah. So there was a lot there, and everybody was good quality. I mean, honestly, if you look at everybody, there's no way you knew that they were training in a pandemic and they were in lockdown and everything else. So.
Yeah. You know, I do have to congratulate everybody that stepped on stage that weekend, because this quarantine was really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, is there anybody that you want to give another shout out to, talk about? Anybody maybe you want to trash, you know?
No trashing anybody. No bad spirits. I mean, I have to, you know, thank, you know, Hope and Mimi, because they did like kind of keep me level-headed along, as well as my friend Kaylin Long. She's part of Boss Body. Everyone, like those three would look at my posing routines, and I'm just like, I'm kind of in a fog from being on prep because I didn't stop. So I went 37 weeks straight of prep.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time.
It is a long time, but we held on to it, so it's good. But I was like, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Like my routine just feels off.
Right.
Like, just send us a video. I'd send them videos. They're like, it looks good. Like you're fine. Like just calm down.
Right.
So it's great to have people like that that can just kind of rein you in a bit.
Right. Yeah. It's always good to have a good support team.
Yeah.
You know.
So.
And what about the suit? The suit color is a little bit different. I like the suit color. I mean,
The suit color. It was funny because my first two shows that I've ever done, I did teal as an NPC competitor. Now my first two shows as a pro, teal. Seems like I'm following a pattern here. The next color might be red. I don't know.
Yeah, but you see so many reds, blues, purples nowadays. So that teal like really stands out.
The color that I want, I'm trying to get Dave to approve, and maybe the people that watch this can really, like kind of hint toward them, hey, yeah, let's do it. I really want a yellow suit. Really want yellow. but
listen, I'm all ended up being from Pittsburgh, black and yellow, you know.
yeah. Pittsburgh
So listen,
Steelers.
here's my suggestion. So if you do get the yellow suit, do black trim, you know, like Pittsburgh colors.
If it'll make you happy, yes. But I'm an Eagles fan, so
Well, I mean, we do share one Super Bowl with you guys.
yeah.
That was so funny because during this, whenever the Eagles were in the Super Bowl, everyone in Pittsburgh was like, well, yeah, we're in the same state, so yeah, we're going to root for the Eagles then.
Yeah, but my suit was made by a company out in Reno. They're called Zozo B Competition Wear. My next suit, though, will be made by Toxic Angel. So,
Okay, great.
yeah.
Yeah, the yellow with black trim suit.
Yes, yellow with black trim. Excited. He's already picked it out, so we just need to get his size. We're good.
Yeah, listen, I actually have Dave's number, so maybe after this, I'll just hit
Give
him
him a
up.
ring.
I'll tell him what we're looking for.
Okay.
Then I'll call you back.
Thanks.
Now, how about, are you with any supplement companies, or are you still a free agent, or what?
I'm still a free agent. I mean, the stuff that I've used All Max, I've used Wicked Naturals. It's all great. I mean, I sometimes use protein powder. I prefer to get it from actual food, though, like my protein source.
Yeah.
But, you know, pre-workouts and BCAAs, I love all that.
Well, listen, supplement companies, what are you waiting for? This is a fantastic story here, from amateur Olympia to the pro Olympia in a year. Okay. Doesn't happen normally. Plus, she's right there in Vegas, can help you right there.
That'd be great.
Pep talk for everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, I also have to thank Monethos. They've been extremely helpful, you know, getting me out there,
Right.
teaching me what I need to do. So.
Well, good. So no, you're not going to trash anybody though.
No trashing. I'm too high on cloud 9.
I'm just teasing you.
I'm like, maybe if I just like finish a hard workout and I'm super tired, just got off of work and be like, oh my gosh, this person was on Instagram complaining. It's like, you don't have to do this. But yeah, no, we're all good.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. So anything else you want to throw out to anybody?
No, but hopefully I get to do a photo shoot with you soon.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of weird with everything going on. You know, I was thinking this year, this will be the first time, because we've done 5 years of the Miami photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
We're not able to do that this year. You know, we normally do the ghost town after the Olympia. I've been in Vegas in December, and I don't know how many people I want to be running around the desert in a bikini in December.
I'll do it.
You would do it?
I would do it.
You would do it. Okay. Maybe that's something to start banking on right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Check that one off right there. Right now, you're the only person that said that they would do it.
I mean, it's not even going to be that cool out in December because, I mean, it's Vegas.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Well, good. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, it would be a good way to wrap up before Christmas, right?
Great Christmas present.
There you go.
Doing a photo shoot with JM. Awesome.
There we go. That sounds good. So, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Actually, I'll probably see you. I don't know if you're going to be at the ACES stage. I'll be out there photographing that contest.
Yep, I will be there.
Okay, so I will see you there. I don't know if you're going to the Tahoe show. I'll be there also.
I will also be there.
Oh, well, wait a minute. So we'll talk after this, because Tahoe, I put a poll out yesterday asking if people would stay through Monday to actually do a photo shoot at Tahoe, because the contest is Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and because I know sometimes people, you know, need to get back to work, but I don't really know who's working at this point.
Yeah, no. Say casinos aren't looking too good right now. So
Right. Yeah. So so I'll be back out for those shows, and also for the Legions. And I'm trying to think. So I'll be out in Vegas or Nevada quite a few times. So.
Okay. Well, we're definitely bound to cross paths.
So maybe before the ghost town.
Okay, yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I'm glad we got to introduce you to everybody. So now they know who you are. And for now you have the curly hair.
Yeah.
So, but all right. So J.M. Mannion for the IFBB Pro League interview series powered by NPCNewsOnline.com. Thank you, Alexa Redmond. And if I'll see you soon, and everybody else, if you don't, you will see her on the Olympia stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you.